In a world where the only thing that seemed to grow faster than my desires were the dollar bills in my mailbox, I started to believe that chasing money was futile. There had to be more to this crazy journey called life than just accumulating wealth. I mean, what was the point of endless material possessions anyway? My family never talked much about money. My dad had a good job, but I saw the worry lines on my mom's face when bills piled up. When I asked for something expensive, her answer was always the same. Money doesn't grow on trees. But then she'd surprise me with a small allowance in my hand, saying, "Here, go buy yourself some ice cream." I knew she was doing the best she could. As I grew older, those worry lines on my mom's face became my own. By my early 20s, I was working a job I hated and spending every waking moment wishing for something more. I thought money was the answer. But here's the ironic part. While I craved wealth, I was unknowingly building the very thing that would keep me poor. One day while scrolling through Instagram, an influencer I didn't know showed me a luxurious lifestyle I didn't understand. Why did I want what I didn't know anything about? But the desire to keep up with the Joneses took over. I found myself constantly comparing my reality to these fake lives online, and in that comparison I started to fall behind. Then came the payday loans. I convinced myself that a little debt wasn't a big deal. I could easily pay it back next month. But next month never came. Instead, I was stuck in a cycle of quick loans and quick fixes. Debt collectors started calling, and my phone bill went from $10 a month to $10 a week. Credit card companies offered me more cards, but each swipe brought me closer to rock bottom. I tried to talk myself out of it, saying things like, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." But deep down I knew I was getting weaker. Every night before sleep I'd lie to myself saying, "Tomorrow I'll start over." But tomorrow never came because every new day meant new temptations and new expenses. It was like there was a force pulling me down, holding me back from moving forward. I realized I needed help, but seeking it felt like admitting defeat. And so I carried on, pushing away my loved ones, losing myself in the quicksand of debt. When I looked around, I saw chains. They were in the tangled mess of wires connecting my gadgets, the unopened packages piling up, the constant stream of receipts littering my life. These weren't the chains that built empires. These were the chains that built my prison. A prison where the walls were made of bad decisions and guarded by the demons of my past. But something shifted within me. As I stared at the reflection in the mirror, I saw not just a tired, defeated man, but a scared little boy. He looked back at me with innocent eyes, and in that moment, I vowed to find him. My journey started with understanding that real wealth wasn't just about money. It was about peace of mind, financial freedom, and most importantly, knowing your worth. I embarked on a mission to dig myself out of the hole I'd been dug into, one bad habit at a time. And let me tell you, it was no easy feat. I confronted the demons that whispered doubts in my ear. I faced the ghosts of my past and picked up the pieces of my broken present. So join me on this journey. Let's rewrite our stories together. Let's build our own definitions of success, brick by brick and laugh line by laugh line. Because here's to the beautiful struggle, the messy middle, where broken men become whole and the only chains that hold us are the ones that we forge ourselves. Stay tuned for episode 3, the 3 account rule. Coming soon, and as always, future you will thank.